Ah, uh, microphone. Hello, everybody. My name is Vanola Mpamo. If you're new to my channel, I make motherhood and lifestyle content. If you're returning, welcome back. Happy holidays, guys. It is that time of the year. Firstly, I know you guys want to drag me and be like, where have you been? Guys, life has been happening. Life has been happening. I'm feeling so demotivated to even like film. I don't know what is going on the YouTube block. There's been less interest in videos. I don't really know. It's a little demotivating, but we are here. Because can I tell you guys something? I like making YouTube content. I like making content for you guys. So we are here. Happy holidays. It is my favorite time of the year. I am obsessed with Christmas. I love it. It's the best holiday of the year outside of my birthday. It is the best holiday of the year. Before I get into today's video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to be part of my village. I am really grateful for every single one of you that have been subscribed to my channel, stayed subscribed to my channel. I really don't take it for granted one bit. And I am so excited for the holiday series, the Christmas series. I am starting Vlogmas. I know it is whatever date it is whenever you watch this, but it's okay, right? It's still Vlogmas nonetheless. I've never done it ever, but I did promise you guys that I would do it. I'm just a little late, right? I have good news. My husband has agreed for me to film throughout the holiday season. Not sure if you guys will get to watch the videos during the holiday season, but I am going to film and upload during the holiday season. So I'm not taking leave. I will be taking leave in February. So enjoy for the next month and a bit. Enjoy me. Even if I even take leave, I don't know. But anyway, guys, Christmas season, Vlogmas. I've got so many things planned. So this is the first year that I get to spend Christmas with my little family in our home. And it is such a huge blessing. Huge blessing. I've dreamed about this my whole life. This has been my favorite holiday forever. Christmas was a really big deal in our family. My dad made a huge deal out of Christmas. I made a huge deal out of Christmas growing up. And so I've just always had a really special place for Christmas in my heart. Then there was a time, I think like young adult time, where it just was depressing and I didn't enjoy Christmas as much. There were Christmases I spent alone. And the holidays became hard and I resented the holidays. But now I'm starting to feel that energy and that love for Christmas again. And I think it's because I had kids, before even like being married and living under one roof, just to get that opportunity to like make this special for my kids. And that makes me excited. So to the people who are single, to the people who are alone, or who might not get to spend with their little family, or whatever your situation, who's lost loved ones, who don't have their parents anymore, who doesn't have that person that made Christmas special, I know exactly how you're feeling. I've been there. And I think it's easy to say for me that it will get better because I've been there. And this is not to, rub it in anyone's face or to make anyone feel bad. It's simply to just encourage Christmas cheer and encourage people to dream and really pray and meditate on things that they want, because I am literally living in dreams that I prayed for, meditated over, like journaled. So guys, it will happen. So today's video, I have my notes here. These are 12 traditions that I want to try with my little family. Well, 12 Christmas traditions that my little family and I will be implementing. Some we have done in the past, some we haven't done. Is our Christmas tree up? Not yet. I'm clearly winning Mother of the Year, aren't I? Not yet. And I have a good explanation. Things have just been hard, guys. Things have been so hard. So the Christmas tree is not up, but it will go up this week. Okay. The kids did get an opportunity to put up a Christmas tree at Grandpa's a couple of days ago. So that's nice. So they're not really missing out on much, but I'm also nervous for when this tree comes up. My second born, Kumo, is just wild. So I'm a little bit stressed about that. A little bit stressed about that. But I want to share with you guys 12 Christmas traditions that I've always wanted to try. Some are a little new, but now that I'm in my own home, I have my little family. These are 12 things that I kind of want to implement and make family traditions so that we can, raise our kids doing these things, and maybe they can raise their kids doing it. Like, I just see it being family traditions. And we're a generation of starting new traditions and starting, I don't even want to call it trends because that makes it not serious, but starting traditions and really laying the foundation of what family and celebration and the holidays look like. You will notice that a lot of the time I will refer to like the true reason of Christmas. The Christian in me can't just shy away from what Christmas really is, even though it's like this most magical time of the year because there's Santa Claus, there's the elves, there's the Christmas presents, there's the lights, there's the carols. Everything is just magical. I love that. And of course, that's like the cutesy part of it, and I'm all for it. Definitely all for it. But I want my children to also know what the true meaning of Christmas is. And so not a lot, but some of these traditions will refer back to that too, right? So bear with me. I'm going to try and get through them succinctly so that I don't ramble on, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. So the first tradition that we'll be implementing, as obvious as it may seem, not really, but it is to set up the Christmas tree and make it a big deal. So setting up the Christmas tree is more than just, oh, the Christmas tree is up. No. So set up the Christmas tree and make it a big deal. Set a date. I had said that every year on the 1st of December, our family is putting up the Christmas tree. And I love that idea. I think the first is either the 1st of December or the first Sunday of every year. The first Sunday of December every year is a beautiful day to set up the Christmas tree. I can just imagine it's Sunday after church. We've eaten lunch, the kids have napped, we wake up, and like leading into that evening, you set up the Christmas tree. And you just make it a big deal. It's more than just pulling it out the box and putting it up and going, oh, it's done. No, it's about, guys, we know today is Christmas tree day. Like we sing it throughout. Like my daughter has been excited to set up the Christmas tree for the longest time. She just keeps saying, I'm going to decorate the tree. And I've already said to my husband, the day we're decorating the tree, when we put up the Christmas tree, we are putting on our matching Christmas pajamas. We are putting some Christmas music on, and we are making it a thing. Last year, we actually did that when we set up the Christmas tree. We didn't wear matching pajamas, but we did put some Christmas music, and we had Christmas music going. We had some snacks. So same thing applies. Put up the Christmas tree and you make it a big deal. The whole family wears matching pajamas. Get some snacks going, some Christmas music in the background. You can switch to some Christmas worship. And it's just this thing, like it's almost like a mini event. I would love if we could invite like the grandparents to come and join us and just kind of create memories and break bread and make it a mini thing, because it's such an exciting time and you want to set the tone of what the Christmas and holiday season is going to look like for your kids. I think it's really exciting. Number 2 is also pretty obvious, matching pajamas. I think it is an absolute beautiful tradition to have matching pajamas. This is the first year that we have matching pajamas. We've never done it, even though we've had our kids for like a Christmas already and Gabble for like 2 or 3 Christmases. We've never had matching pajamas. So the first time this year we have matching pajamas, and it's so exciting. I think it's really cute to get matching pajamas. It doesn't have to be like the most fancy or expensive, but just matching Christmas pajamas for your whole little family just to take those pictures, whether it's in front of the Christmas tree, casually on the couch, in your kitchen, just to have that Christmas feeling. It's the only time of the year where you will wear the same thing, And for me, to wear matching pajamas, setting up the Christmas tree is quite cute. And then wearing it Christmas Eve night so that on Christmas Day, everybody wakes up in their matching pajamas. I think that is just so adorable. And I feel like anyone can do that. Even single people can do that. Whether you're single, whatever your situation is, make it a thing and get yourself in the mood and get yourself a pair of Christmas pajamas every single year and take pictures, make memories. You just never know. Like, for example, if we had done matching pajamas the first year we started dating, because we've spent like 6 out of 8 Christmases together in the years we've been together, we would have had pictures where it's just me and him in pajamas, and then it's at some point it would have been just me, him, and Gabo, and then it's just me, him, Gabo, and Kumo, and then who knows, like in a year or 2 years, maybe it could be just me, Komoto, and Gabo, Kumo, and Belly. Like, you never know. So the objective is to get that cute little moment, that Christmas feeling of wearing matching pajamas, and you see how your family kind of grows. And every year you can kind of get excited with those matching pajamas. I didn't mention, but another thing that I have adopted is a Christmas theme for that year. And you will see with our tree that the Mpamo theme for this year is red with a hint of bow, with a touch of bows. So you'll see the Christmas tree and you'll be like, okay, that makes sense. So even the matching pajamas can kind of match the Christmas theme. Our matching pajamas don't match the Christmas theme because I did not plan like that. And our matching pajamas were from a campaign, but yeah, that's how exciting it can be. Like, having a Christmas theme every single year, you kind of know what to do with the matching pajamas. And it will be cool to look back and be like, oh my gosh, that's the year we did a gingerbread theme. Oh my gosh, that's the year we did a red theme. Like, I don't know, guys. It's tradition, it's creating memories, and I feel like it also gets everyone excited, right? The third tradition that we've never tried, but I'm so excited to implement, is the Christmas bake-off throughout the holidays. Now, bear with me. I know calling it a bake-off might be so dramatic, especially when I get into explaining it, but let's say the Christmas bake-off slash craft throughout the holidays. Kids are on holiday and they need things to do. My kids obviously don't go to school, but I can just imagine that this would be such a fun thing for other parents too, but also such a fun thing for me when my kids are finally in school or whatever the case. But even regardless of them not being in school, it's just so exciting to fill their days or fill their weeks with things to do that are Christmas themed. So Christmas Bake Off throughout the holiday is exactly that. It's doing 2 to 3 baking, crafting activities with your kids throughout the Christmas holiday that are Christmas themed. So for example, I got like a little gingerbread man kit. I got a little gingerbread house for the kids to make. I got a vanilla baking mix for the kids, and I got red food coloring and green food coloring. So we'll have red cupcakes and green cupcakes. Everything is Christmas themed. So it's that excitement of my kids knowing that 2 to 3 times a week, we are baking something Christmas themed. It's fun. You can kind of really go wild with this. It's just a fun activity to do with your kids, as a family. Keep them busy. Some of the things we'll be doing outside. Like, I know one of the things that I wanted to do is get Mari biscuits and icing sugar, and then some sweets, obviously, and food coloring, and only pick the red and green sweets. Put a table outside for the kids, and then we make the craft outside to get some of that vitamin D, fresh air, but also just to be outside. The objective of this is basically to keep your kids entertained. And I can tell you, I feel like these activities will keep my kids busy for about an hour to 2 hours of the days that we're doing it. And it's just so exciting. I don't want super expensive things. I want something that's cost effective, something that I can sustain, something that we can enjoy as a family and just bond over doing it. I mean, I even got red jelly and green jelly. My kids have never made jelly before, but it's going to be something fun to do with the kids. And that's why I feel like a Christmas bake off throughout the holidays is going to be so fun. Taking pictures, making those memories. And I also feel like it's an opportunity because it's something that you're doing like around the table or in a setting where you're helping the kids. It's also an opportunity to kind of talk about um, what Christmas is the magical way and what Christmas is the Christian way. What Christmas is the magical way? It's Santa Claus. Santa Claus comes if you're on the naughty list or the nice list, and he brings you presents. You write him a letter. You put some cookies out for him, things like that. And then the Christian way, obviously, is the day that Jesus was born. And just talking that through and repeating it to our kids so that they really know what the true meaning of Christmas is. And I feel the more bake-off activities you do throughout the holidays, the more opportunity you have to kind of teach your kids the true meaning of Christmas and to get them in that holiday spirit. I hope I'm making sense here. Number 4 would be a Christmas book rotation. This is something I've never done before, but this is something that I definitely am looking forward to. My kids don't have any Christmas books. They've got certain books and then their Bible, which we read on a daily basis. But with that, because it's the holiday season, I want to rotate their books because we read to them every single evening. So I want to get them Christmas books so that, again, we encourage that spirit of knowing what the true meaning of Christmas is with the birth of Jesus, but also knowing like the magic of Christmas too. Obviously, we are a Christian home, so our kids knowing that Christmas is the day that Jesus was born, it's Jesus's birthday, is very important to me and my husband. We need the kids to kind of understand that. So I feel like bedtime and story time is a nice way to introduce that. And so a book rotation of the books that we would read at nap time, not at nap time, at bedtime, being Christmas themed, and what the meaning of Christmas is, just makes sense. We obviously have never done this, so I need to actually go and shop for some books that are appropriate. But yeah, I think it's something fun to implement. Just as a mom, and also gets you in the mood for Christmas. It gets you pumped and ready. I'm really excited for Christmas, and I'm really excited to be reading books, watching movies, and getting into it with the kids. Number 6, I just said movies, but number 6 is a weekly family movie night that is Christmas themed. We actually did this on Sunday and it was so much fun. Obviously with kids that are our kids' age, we don't do it super late, but we did right after the kids woke up from their nap at about 3:30, I made some snacks, made some popcorn for everybody, and we chilled on the couch and we tried to watch a Christmas movie. Obviously, it's not going to go as planned. My kids are not big fans of TV because we don't really allow it. So they couldn't really get through the Christmas movie. However, it's okay to try. Again, to get your kids into the Christmas spirit, to understand what Christmas is about, to also get you excited about Christmas, and just to get those cozy feelings and a nice bonding time. Watching some Christmas movies on a weekly basis, I feel like it's so fun. I decided on a Sunday because I feel like it's most realistic. It's when I feel like I'm okay with kids watching the TV. And I'm okay for us sitting in front of the TV for that long stretch. So there are a couple of movie lists that I want. I obviously want my kids to see the classic movies, but also there's some new movies on Netflix and other, streaming sites. So a nice mix of what the classics are and what they have to offer today. But it's such a nice bonding chill thing to do as a family that I feel like you can actually really start from the beginning of December and do it throughout. I also think it's a really nice way to survive the December holidays with no help and have a chill day on Sundays, because Saturdays are probably going to be hectic busy. Number 7 is making a gingerbread house as a family. Now, I mentioned that I got a gingerbread kit, but just one. I don't know how big it is yet. I still need to open it. But I got a gingerbread kit because I thought this is such a fun activity to do as a family. At first, I considered getting tiny little ones so that everyone makes their own. But I feel this is going to be the cutest tradition. Having a nice large Christmas gingerbread house to do as a family as one of the bake-off activities? Yes, and doing that every single Christmas. Can you imagine? This year we're doing it, the four of us. In 2 3 years, whatever, it could be the five of us, the six, like you just never know. So I think it's something so fun. And if you're a larger family with more kids, you can kind of make it like a competition and make a day out of it. If you have grandparents coming over, I just think it's cute. And imagine looking back at all the pictures of the different houses that you make throughout the years. I think it's a fun tradition. I think it's a tradition that you can pass on to your kids and they pass on to their kids. So I'm really excited about it. Emphasis on making it as a family. I am not going to do it without my husband before he's like stopped going to site, because I just think it's going to be a nice bonding time. I also do think it's an opportunity for you again to sit around the table as a family and to really go into what is Christmas as a Christian, and what is Christmas again, the magical Santa Claus presents, all that jazz. But I'm really excited to make a gingerbread. I am counting days to make the gingerbread. I also think it's something that's going to take a couple of hours, maybe an hour or two, and it's just going to keep the kids busy. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I think that might be one of the most keen things I am for. Definitely. Number 8, and this is quite important to me, is clear out the kids' toys for donation. Even though Christmas is all about getting gifts and Santa Claus is coming and we get the best gift that we want, I love that and I'm all for that magic stuff and all that make believe, and it's really, really cute and it's quite important. But I want to teach my kids about the spirit of giving, and part of that is donating. So we have never done this tradition before, but I do it with the kids' clothes. Before I just get them new stuff, we do put away stuff to give away. So we are going to be going through the kids' toys, because obviously we are in a privileged position where we can get them new toys more often than not, and we can rotate their toys and we can upgrade their toys. So part of teaching my kids to give and not just to receive, because I feel like Christmas can become this thing where you just get, 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 get. I feel like I grew up like that, where I knew Christmas, I was gonna like hit the jackpot and get all the Christmas gifts I want. And that's amazing. But within that, I feel like I want to teach my kids the spirit of giving. So picking some toys from our current home, including grandpa's playroom that obviously we did when we were living there, we're going to pick some toys, put them together, toys that I feel like they no longer use and no longer serve my kids' needs, that my kids don't really even think about anymore, and kids that I feel like will serve someone else, toys that I feel like will serve someone else. Collect all those toys, ones that are still in good condition, and go with my kids probably to our church foundation or a foundation that I've worked with before, and give those kids, because I want my kids to see that, because not every child is going to get that. And I want them to get to an age where they understand that the gifts that they receive is truly a blessing, and that not every child is receiving a gift this Christmas season. So I'm not going to go by myself to go and donate them. No, it's something we're going to do as a collective, so that the kids actually see that this is going to someone else. What used to be yours, you're giving. You are passing it on and making someone else's day a little bit special, So that's very important to me. So clearing out the kids' toys for donation is probably another one of the favorite things that I'm looking forward to doing. I fully believe in decluttering. It's very important. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Number 9 is attending a Christmas Eve service and writing a letter to Santa Claus. This is so cute. So Christmas Eve service, I've never done before. Writing a letter to Santa Claus, my husband and I did that for 2 years now in a row. I actually still have those letters from Gabo once, and then from Gabo and Kumo. So those are really cute. We get to keep. Obviously, I write them, and then we leave little cookies and milk for Santa. Then my husband eats them, and then the kids have never really understood it. It was exciting for me. It's still exciting for me. I still have those pictures. So cute. And so that's something that I want to keep. But something that we've never done, and I asked my husband recently, can we go to church on Christmas Eve? is because I've never been raised going to church on Christmas Eve. And again, me wanting to be the parent that instills what the true meaning of Christmas is in my kids. As a whole family, we are going to the Christmas Eve service. We are dressing to the nines for this service. We are getting dressed, okay? And we're gonna go to church. We're gonna praise the Lord. We're gonna go hear the Christmas story. And then we're gonna come back home and enjoy a beautiful meal that I will prepare throughout the day, and write a letter to Santa before we go to bed. I've mentioned this before. I make a big deal out of Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day because I just don't want to slave away in the kitchen on Christmas Day. So I will prepare a really beautiful meal throughout the day for Christmas Eve, and we'll have like a little Christmas Eve party, and then we'll go into Christmas morning. Then we'll go into Christmas Day, me rested, and we'll either have some leftovers and I'll create an extra like meal for Christmas Day lunch. But for me, Christmas Eve is when all the chaos can happen and we really just enjoy. So Christmas Day is nice and relaxed, and we can truly focus on being in the moment for Christmas Day. So going to the Christmas Eve service for me is really exciting. Our church hosts it at 5 p.m. They only have one service that day. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then writing Santa Claus a letter. I think it's going to be so exciting because this year Gabo knows how to draw. She knows Santa Claus. It's going to be really, really fun. She might want to chew the cookies this year, but I look forward to Christmas Eve this year. I think it's going to be fun. I foresee Christmas Eve in our family becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's exactly what I want. I kind of got this inspiration for Christmas Eve to be the big thing from the Kardashians. I don't know if you guys ever saw how Kris Jenner always threw these Christmas Eve parties. That's kind of how I see it. And then in the morning, all the siblings just kind of go to their homes with their little families and they unwrap the gifts, the ones that they got, and it's nice and intimate and special. That's kind of how I see it. So Christmas Eve, I wish like all the grandparents would come, the aunts, the uncles, and we would like host and have this beautiful Christmas Eve dinner. And then in the morning, everybody's just poye and they just in their house, in their space with their kids and just enjoying that intimate moment. That is how I foresee it, and I know I will get it. I just don't want to be slaving around on Christmas Day. I want to enjoy it, you know? Yeah, I want to enjoy it. I don't know. I might change my mind one day. Number 10 is kind of sticking to Christmas Day, and that would be read Luke 2 and Matthew 1:18, I think. And that's essentially reading the actual the story of Jesus being born to the kids. I feel I can already see, because we will be coming down the stairs all excited, just want to set the day and set the tone correctly by coming down and having a beautiful Christmas morning story of the birth of Jesus and telling our kids. We have a family devotional that I'll just read from. It's a beautiful devotional. If I remember, I will insert it here. If I don't, I'll probably post it on Instagram. But I want to read the book of Luke to my kids so that they understand that this is the day Jesus was born. A little snippet from that scripture is, I bring you good news that will bring great joy to all the people. That is Luke 2. And then it goes on to say, the Savior, the Messiah has been born, something along those lines. And so I want to read that to my kids. I want my kids to understand that this is the day that the Lord not has made, but this is the day that the Lord was born, that Jesus was born, you know? So reading that is not only going to set the tone for the day, but I feel like you just want to get downstairs and rip up the Christmas presents. But no, wait. Let's be calm. Let's be patient. Let's set the tone and intention. Let's remember why we are here before we get into the magical aspect of it. And let's celebrate why we have this day. I think that will be nice for older children as well, because it will teach the spirit of patience, that every single year, yes, we're excited to run down on Christmas morning and open our gifts, but mom and dad are setting the tone. Us as a family, we need to go back and remember why we are here today. So that is something I'm really excited and looking forward to implement, and something I'm looking forward to actually pass down to my kids, and I hope that they will do that with their kids. And I can just imagine Gabo one day, she'll be the one that's going to be reading the story, the book of Luke to us. Oh my God, she'll be the one reading it before breakfast, before opening gifts in the morning, or cool even. Yeah, but That's the objective of what I'm trying to do. Number 11, easy breakfast spread. Guys, an easy breakfast spread is exactly that. Remember, I told you I don't want to slave away on Christmas Day, and I've already made a meal from Christmas evening for Christmas lunch. Yeah, but it doesn't mean there's no breakfast. I typically, not I want to make, I typically make an easy breakfast spread. Breakfast is the easiest meal to make. It's not tedious, it's not taxing. You scramble a couple of eggs and you fry a bit of bacon. Everything else you get from Woolies. You get bagels, muffins, fruit, everything is already ready for you. You just need to spread it across the table and indulge. Emphasis on easy equals Woolies ready-made stuff. Spread equals lots of stuff for us to indulge and dive into. Now, I've actually done this with Komodo for a couple of years now. I might insert a picture if I can find it. We used to have like a really nice mimosa breakfast, just us two, flapjacks, waffles, fruit, you name it. And that is just the thing that I'm carrying on with. And I know that we have this breakfast spread. You don't really feel like lunch. You end up pushing lunch a little bit forward. When you eat whatever the leftovers, whatever I made on Christmas Eve for Christmas Day, and you just end up having it as dinner. So an easy breakfast spread means I don't have to slave in the kitchen. Just fry a couple of eggs and I still get to be in the moment, indulge in the kids, opening their gifts. I don't have to be busy and like keeping people waiting. No, yes, last year was so special. We had a cup of coffee while the kids were opening their gifts. And that's just what I want. It was zen, it was calm, like no piti piti. There wasn't havoc, it was just calm. And I aim for that, and that is what I look forward to for Christmas Day. Number 12, which is so exciting, is a scavenger hunt for the main slash big slash shared gift, because we have multiple kids. A Christmas scavenger hunt. If anyone knows me, knows that I love scavenger hunts. Love scavenger hunts. I can't remember where I saw this. I think I saw this from one of my bloggers. But essentially, this is just a tradition that I want to carry on, that I feel like will only get better. The more my kids grow, the more kids that we have, and the more people we invite into our home and our lives for Christmas season. And essentially, it's getting this beautifully made envelope, and you set it out where everyone can see it, and it is the last thing to be opened. And you've got this mysterious envelope, whether it's under the tree, on the table, wherever it is where the present opening is. And once everyone has opened their presents, you open up the envelope and it's got clues for you to go and get the main gift, So this would be something like a bicycle, or like if you've got a teenager, a laptop or a phone. For us this year, it's either going to be a sand pit or like a huge inflatable pool jungle thing. So the main gift for us, it's a shared gift, is going to be the scavenger hunt. And then you'll have like a little clue. I think Gabo's at the age where I can put just one clue as opposed to making it many, and our house is not that big anyway. So this envelope would have instructions for where the kids can go and find this main event, this main gift. I think ours this year is probably going to be like where Gabo and Kumo sleep, their bedroom. So they'll rush up there and then they'll find this really big, can't put a sand pit in their bedroom. I might have to put it outside, I'll have the curtains closed so that they don't see it. It's pretty much an obvious gift and the most special gift that you got your kids, and you just make it super exciting. And I feel like it's a beautiful way to just wrap up Christmas morning and wrap up the, pun intended, and wrap up the opening gift situation. I'm excited to try that. I've never done it before, but I think it's just so cute. And it's something that you can just carry on. I can imagine like having a bigger house one day and more kids one day, and like everybody's like rushing to get these clues. Can I tell you guys, I actually wanted my proposal to be a scavenger hunt. Did that happen? I had this whole plan, that my future husband was going to write clues and be like where we first met, where we had our first kiss, and like I have to go all over town looking for these clues. That didn't happen, but I believe one day it will. One day it will. It will. My husband, he knows. He knows. Or I might do it for him. But so I'm really excited to include something that I really like a scavenger hunt, into our Christmas tradition. I think it's really cute. I just noticed I missed one point. It was actually point number 5. I don't know how I missed it. So all these numbers are now messed up. But point number 5 is Christmas carols and Christmas lights. I just feel like taking your kids to go see Christmas lights is really setting the tone for Christmas. Like it just ignites you getting excited. Imagine you have set up the Christmas tree, you've got your matching pajamas, then you go and you visit the Christmas lights. Not only is it an activity for you guys to do as a family, and I know it can get crowded. We've been to the Melrose once. We've never been with our kids. We've been when we were pregnant with Gabo, and it's very crowded. But I think it's so worth it because it's just that excitement and the magic aspect of it, the whole mystical, like, Christmas lights, Santa Claus, there's a reindeer, there's elves. Like, I think it's so cute. I feel like you do it at about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. You get ice cream with the kids, or you get a smoothie, or you get a coffee. I mean, I'm a coffee girl. And you go and you see these lights, you take pictures, and every single year you go and you do this tradition with your little family. I don't know if it changes every year what the lights look like, but I think it's fun to see again when you take a picture in front of the lights how your family will grow. Um, and it just sets the tone for Christmas that the lights are up. You know, when you start going to the mall and they've put up the Christmas tree and the decoration, it's you're like, okay, it's that time of the year. I feel like going to go and see the lights is exactly that. And I'm so excited. We're gonna take the kids this week. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My kids are walking and running around. I can't wait to see it. Obviously, be careful. I know that there's some at like Melrose Arch, there was Four Ways. I think there's some at Monte Casino. Then Christmas carols, you get some schools that do Christmas carols that like sell tickets for it. I know there's St. David's, there's King's, I think St. Stithians. There's quite a lot. Is it King's or Knights? Whatever. That have Christmas carols. We have a church. There's carol service. That you can attend. I feel like that's also so exciting. I typically have Christmas music going around the season, like every other day. So that is also exciting to hear Gabo singing, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." So just imagine when you go for Christmas carols, guys. It's really the season, guys. It's really the season. Tis the season. So I feel like Christmas carols and Christmas lights, that combination is really just setting the tone for the holiday season and setting the tone that, okay, we're really taking this in. Those are the 12 things that 12 traditions that I'm going to be implementing in our little family, for our little family, and hopefully these are things we'll carry on. Some of them will probably tweak, some of them will probably change, some of them will adapt to fit our family the way that makes sense for us. The objective is not supposed to be perfect. You learn. We're a generation that's starting Christmas traditions. So enjoy it. I feel like I'm just ready to enjoy it. I hope this doesn't put pressure on anyone. You guys will notice that a lot of my traditions have got nothing to do with being fancy or any of that. It's purely based on making memories and making it special for you, the mom, but also for your little family. And I hope that you guys have found some that are really cute that you feel like, oh, I want to try that. I want to implement. I'm blessed to be in a situation where I don't have to go for visa. I can enjoy Christmas with my family. I don't know how long that's going to last for, but it is something that I'm like passionate about. And it's exciting, you know. It doesn't mean that you can't welcome some of your family to be part of these traditions. So I highly encourage you guys to make Christmas special and get excited yourselves. Don't be a slave to Christmas. Enjoy it. And don't forget the true meaning of what Christmas is. And have fun. It's a magical time. It's such a magical time. Let me recap those 12 traditions for you. 1, set up the Christmas tree and make it a big deal. 2, get matching Christmas pajamas for everyone, even the single ladies. 3, Christmas bake-off throughout the holidays. 4, book rotation of Christmas books. 5, that I missed, Christmas lights and carols. Number 6, weekly movie night, Christmas themed on a Sunday. Number 7, making a gingerbread house as a family. Number 8, clear out toys for donation, encourage giving. Number 9, Christmas Eve service and write a letter to Santa. Number 10, read Luke 2 and Matthew 1:18 to the kids on Christmas morning. Number 11, easy breakfast spread on Christmas morning. And number 12, scavenger hunt for the big shed/main gift. Those are the Christmas traditions that I'm going to be trying for my family. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy holidays, you guys. Remember, Christmas is meant to be fun, guys. It's magical, it's beautiful, it's a blessing. We are celebrating the birth of Jesus. Don't forget the true meaning of Christmas, but also be kind and gentle to yourself. You don't have to do all 12 things. If you just get one done, that's enough. Stop putting pressure on yourself. Stop looking at social media and seeing what Christmas looks like in people's homes. Make your own traditions. The reality is, I might not even manage to get all these traditions done this year, so we can try again next year. Don't look at social media and get yourself in a depressive state, because I know that the holidays can be really, really hard for some people. Don't forget, if all else fails, stick to the true meaning of what this day is and ponder on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, happy holidays. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.